Getting multiple people to listen into the same audio feed during a tracking session usually turns into a messy compromise of tangled cables and shouting over quiet monitors. That is precisely where a little distribution box like this steps in. It takes a single audio source and splits it out cleanly, letting up to 4 people plug in their favorite over-ear cans simultaneously. Now, what stands out right away when pulling this out of the box is just how small it actually is. It measures barely over 4 inches across and feels surprisingly light in the hand, constructed mostly from a matte black plastic that keeps it portable enough to toss right into a gig bag without a second thought. Setting it up requires very little effort. There is a standard 1/4-inch TRS input jack on the back that accepts the main feed straight from a sound mixer or keyboard setup, and on the front, 4 separate 1/4-inch output jacks wait for headphones. The real charm here is the dedicated rotary volume knob sitting above each output. Everyone in the room gets to dial in their own comfortable listening level without bugging the engineer to crank the main mix. Sound clarity holds up remarkably well, too. Even when pushing the volume knobs way past the halfway mark, the internal circuitry keeps background hiss surprisingly low, delivering clean and crisp audio across all 4 channels rather than muddying up the mix. Of course, being a budget-friendly plastic unit, it does have a couple of minor quirks. The knobs feel a bit lightweight and might not survive being aggressively kicked around on a chaotic stage floor, so it definitely calls for a bit of care. Plus, the power adapter requires a dedicated outlet since it does not run on batteries, meaning mobile setups will always need to scout for a wall plug. But honestly, for home studios, podcast setups, or rehearsal spaces where multiple people just need to hear what is happening without breaking the bank, this little black box gets the job done surprisingly well.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.